Hi everyone, it's Sarah, the owner and creator behind Multifarious Nature. Thank you so much for being here today. If you are a new viewer, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, a big welcome back. I'm so glad you guys are here to join me today. I'm a day behind than I normally am. I hope you'll excuse me. I spent some time with family over the weekend, so that kind of happens. But if you are not a subscriber yet, please do feel free to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button below. And if you hit that bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos, which I try to do at least weekly, if not more than that, if I have something fun to share. So, which I will coming up soon. But this week, so I didn't do a lot of knitting on lots of projects. I really focused on two mainly, and that's why you will see I have a finished object, which is super exciting. So there's not really going to be a shop update today, but there is a finished object, guys. I'm so excited. Okay, so it's mostly finished. I don't have the ends woven in, and I haven't blocked it yet, but I'm going to say it's finished because the needles are no longer in it. So I'm saying it's finished. It is my wonderful El Camino shawl. This was such a wonderful knit. So this is by hand knit by Cam is the designer behind this knit. It's huge. It's huge. I mean, look at this. It's massive. And I haven't even blocked it yet. It's going to get bigger. It will, because this is superwash. So that's where I was last week, guys. Yes. So I knit this entirety up to here. Or, wait. I knit that. So it's actually quite a bit more. So I knit from here up, which is crazy. Crazy. I did so much knitting on this, but I wanted to finish it. I really did. And this is has two of my colorways in it. So this beautiful taupe, like a salmon-y taupe. It's a neutral. It's gorgeous. It's Teddy. It is one of my absolute favorite colorways that I dye up, I have to say. I loved it when it was skeined up, and I love it even more after knitting with it because it just, I feel like it'll go so well with everything. Absolutely everything. It goes absolutely beautifully with my other colorway. This is also a Multifarious Nature colorway, and it's Spiced Apple Cider, which is a beautiful warm red that is just gorgeous, that has some brown knit. And Teddy is just this beautiful neutral with browns. And then this brown striping going on is just I want to say it's alpaca. I feel like it's alpaca. You can see that halo on there, guys. It's quite the halo in the brioche section. And it sheds a little bit. But it was from the thrift store, and all bets are off. However, it's extremely soft and beautiful, and I think it goes perfectly with Teddy. It just perfectly. And Spiced Apple Cider, actually, because Spiced Apple Cider has brown in it as well. These two are Teddy and Spiced Apple Cider are on, I believe they're both merino bases of mine. One is the BFL. Okay, so Spiced Apple Cider is the BFL base. That's BFL and silk. So that's this one here. And then Teddy is, I think it's superwash merino and silk. Yeah, 80% superwash merino and silk. Isn't it stunning? I love it. I just love how this turned out, guys. And it's huge. Okay, like I said, I have not blocked this yet. Can we just take a moment and appreciate how big this is. It's so wonderful. It is a blanket shawl, which is what I wanted. It's so cozy and wonderful. And as much as I'd love to stay wrapped in this forever, it's still a little warm for the fact that it's almost 90 degrees today, Fahrenheit. So yeah, that's why I don't really have it on. I just had it to the side of me. But it's nice because it has the silk in it with the superwash merino. It's not like super hot feeling. It is cool, but I still feel like it's a little bit warm when it's 90 degrees outside. So I will take this off. But I have to tell you guys, I wish I could just wear it right now because I literally cast this off just before recording this video. So I scrambled after work today because I was like, I want to cast this off so I can talk about it, because that's kind of why I also didn't do a video yesterday. It was in the process of being bound off, and it's really hard to bind something off when it's this super slippery. That's why I swear it is alpaca. Super slippery. With the metal needles, I didn't want to drop my stitches, so that would have been a disaster. I have to tell you guys, there are a lot of stitches on here. There is somewhere around almost 500, if not 500, stitches when it gets to the very end. So that's why it took a long time when I finally got to these rows, but it's so wonderful. There's a lot of stockinette. This El Camino pattern is amazing, and I have to say, this is was such a wonderful knit. I enjoyed it so much. It was very therapeutic, and it was just wonderful. So highly recommend the El Camino shawl by Hand Knit by Cam. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love it so much. And my sister was already saying, she's like, you're gonna make me one, right? And maybe, Hannah, I might, because I don't usually repeat patterns too often unless it's like a hat or something, because sorry, allergies. I'm like sniffling all over the place today. I don't know about you guys, but when I do a pattern, it's kind of like I go through the process and then I want to try a different pattern. I want to learn something new, a new technique. But hats and stuff I will repeat, like mittens probably repeat, but shawls are really involved. However, I finished this in under a month. If you guys were to look back at my videos, this did, I think, like a month it took for me to complete this. So it really, but that's again, a lot of knitting. I only have dogs, and my responsibilities, I can really focus on this a lot. So highly recommend it. It has this beautiful border that is created by as you stitch, and I can't get enough of it, you guys. It's amazing. I have to say, it's probably one of the first patterns. I did screw it up a little bit, of course, in the repeat here and there, and then I had to go back. I did rip back because I caught it early enough. That's the good part. When you're doing the repeat, if you realize you're like, wait, the repeat doesn't match by the end of the row, you can rip back, and hopefully it's not like in the middle where you have to rip back too. But that way you can fix it easily. It's not one of those patterns where you don't see it until later and you're like, oh no, I have to rip back. So I highly recommend this pattern. It's super reasonably priced, and I will of course include the link below. And it is a paid for pattern. But that's the El Camino shawl from Hand Knit by Cam. Amazing. Absolutely love it. And I hope you try it yourself, because it was amazing. It was such a wonderful knit, and clearly, for me, especially when it's something I'm trying to just relax, I feel like if I can complete it in a really reasonable amount of time, which means I put more time towards it because it's so wonderful to do, that is how I kind of rate patterns, for me at least, is if I really enjoy it a lot. Granted, I also was working with my yarn, which I really enjoy too, but I feel like the two together was amazing. So find really good yarn that you love. It could be Multifarious Nature yarn. Find yarn that you love, and when you knit with it, it'll just inspire you and you'll want to keep working with it. And then when you find a pattern you also love, when you get those two together, it's just pure bliss. I just, again, love that pattern. Hand Knit by Cam is the designer, and it's the El Camino shawl. Brand new pattern. I think it's only been out for like a month. Like I said, that's when I literally started knitting this a day or two after the pattern was released. So check it out. I'm not sponsoring her or sponsored by her or anything. I just really, when I find people that I really enjoy their patterns or yarn, I want to support them and I want to promote them. So another small business. So my actual work in progress though. So I finished object. I switched it up today, guys. My work in progress, which I got a lot done on. You won't even recognize it compared to last week. There we go. Whew. So Faded by Andrea Mowry. Another wonderful pattern. I am using Ruby and Rose's yarn from a young dyer. She is now 18. I just watched her YouTube and she's now 18. She just had a birthday. When you guys were with me last, it was on the back. That's where I was. It was right there. So I've got quite a bit of progress on this. So I'm using her, she has like a mini set. It's called, I think it's Afterglow. Please hold for a second. Afterglow, yeah. Afterglow mini collection. So that is what these colorways are here. However, this beautiful like mauvey purple, which it's I guess it's pretty true to the color. The mauvey purple is a mini that was included with my purchase because she did a deal, which was awesome. So that is what that is, and it has sparkle in it, which the other minis do not, but it actually has tencel in it. And then this one is a single skein that I purchased from her, which is Whispering Pines and another speckle. She does a lot of speckling in her colorways, which is awesome, and she uses a lot of really bright, vibrant colors, which this is very unlike most of the things I work with. Like, these are my colors, guys. The darker, moody, jewel tones. Like, this is my idea of vibrant, you know, like... And, well, I guess this is too, but this is stepping out. But, yeah. So, super cute pattern so far. Absolutely loving it. She's got this little garter stitch section on the sleeves. So, I had split for the sleeves. And I am now knitting down the body. And now you can see it actually looks like a little shirt. So, there's the front. And then you do the collar later. Let's get a little blasted out. Oh dear. There we go. Sorry guys, my camera. It's actually looking like a little shirt now instead of being this little bitty thing that was all bunched up and you couldn't even tell what it was. So there you have it. That's what I have so far. It's going to be super fun and vibrant, and unlike most things, this is going to be a short sleeve shirt. So perfect for summer, and summer is all about fun, vibrant colors. Am I right? You don't have to, but I watch a lot of Knitty Natty, and she loves bright, vibrant colors, and it's not really my thing. However, I feel like summer, I just do. I feel like I need a fun shirt, and knitting this is just needed, and it is helping me. It feels really good to see all the bright colors. It really, if you're feeling in a schlump, like if you're working on a project and you're using a single colorway, and you're like, gosh, I'm just so frustrated, I just need to get through this piece. I highly recommend doing a project like this, where this is so faded. I'm not exactly following it exactly, but I am like alternating, so doing striping, but yes. So not I got so distracted, sorry guys. That's why you shouldn't have your phone by you when you're working, right? Anyway, so there's like a striping effect that fades it from one to the next. I don't want to give anything away because of course this is a paid for pattern. I did pay for it. Another wonderful person, small business that I want to support, Andrea Bowery. This is her first pattern I believe that I've done, and loving it so far, loving it so much. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I still have a bunch more colors. I didn't hold them all up, but I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh dear, there goes one of the balls. But there's all these wonderful colors, and they're gonna be faded together to create this little shirt. So super excited about it. It's superwash merino is the base. It's 100% superwash merino, so it will be warm, but I think I can still wear it in the summer and not die of heat stroke. Basically. So I'm gonna have to wrap up this video and not make it too long because I do need to call the individual back who was just calling me. But I do want to kind of give you guys a little bit of tease. I have a couple of videos coming up. One will include, if not be its own, a giveaway. I am going to do a giveaway. I haven't exactly figured out the specifics yet, but I stumbled upon something awesome and I want to share it with you guys. And it does involve a charity, so that's something that I'm really excited about, being able to support other people in Michigan. So I will talk about that more in a future video, so please stay tuned. If you hit that bell for notifications, you will be notified, and of course you have to subscribe, and then you will be notified when I do post that. So that's super exciting. And I also have another fun video to share with you very soon too. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you're staying happy, healthy, and I hope you're creating. And yeah, I will see and talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your week, guys. Take care. Bye.